Year 9 intermediate test. So as you can see, this test ranges from level 4 plus all the way up to level 7 plus. The first page, this first video, you're not allowed to calculate that. So when I'm doing 0.4 times 0.7, 4 7s are 28. So it's going to be a 2 and an 8 in the answer. And then I'm looking, I got one number after the decimal point. I got two numbers after the decimal point. So I need two numbers after the decimal point. The 2 and the 8 are there, so the point goes in front of it because it's 2, so it's just 0.28. Question, the one next to it. I got 13.8, so I'm going to write that on top, and I'm going to write it as 13.80. I'm going to write 7.45 below it, and I'm going to take away. 0 take away 5 you can't do, so I've got to borrow. So I'm going to take one off the 8 to make that a 7, and then that becomes 10. 10 take away 5 is 5. 7 take away 4 is 3. 3 take away 7 I can't do, so I borrow 1. So 13 take away 7 is 6, and I got 0 left. So 6.35. Make sure you're correcting them if you got them wrong. The next one. A negative times a positive equals a negative. Thank you. So it's minus, and then 3 5s are 15. So it's minus 15. And the last one, a negative times a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And then 10 divided by 2 is 5. So plus 5 or 5 on its own. Any queries I'll answer when I get to the end of the page. Question 2. Circle either true or false for each of the following statement. A number is halved, the answer is halved, and then its answer is halved again. The answer, this gives the same answer as dividing it by 6. Let's try a number. Let's try a number that we can halve a few times. So if I say I start with 40, I'm going to halve 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. Now I've got to halve that again. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. And then I've got to halve again. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 40, when it's been halved 3 times, becomes 5. Is that the same as dividing by 6? Is 40 divided by 6 the same as 5? No. So that one is false. The next question. Dividing a number by 15 is the same as dividing by 10 and then by 5. Let's pick a number you can divide by 15. 30. 30 divided by 15 is 2. Let's try it for this one. Is that the same as doing 30 divided by 10 and then dividing by 5? 30 divided by 10 is 3. 3 divided by 5 is 3 divided by 5, 2? No. So that one's false. And the last one, multiply a number by 2.5. Let's pick a nice number that I know I can double and half. 4. So if I'm going to do 4 times 2.5, 2.5, 5, 7.5 is 10. Is that the same as doing 4 times 10 and then divide by 4? 4 tens are 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So that's the same. So that one is true. Next one. BIDMAS. And Caleb, you made a big mistake on this one. When you're doing BIDMAS, it says 4 times 3 plus 2 all squared. So when you're working out the bracket, inside the bracket is 3 add 2 is 5. So you get 5 squared. But you got the 4 times 5 squared. So 5 5s, you do the indice next. 5 5s are 25. And then 4 times 25 is 100. You missed out the 4. Alright, the next one. 200 take away 2 times 5 squared. I'm going to do the indice first. So 5 squared is 25. So I get 200 take away 2 times 25. I now do the times bit. So 2 25s are 50. So I got 200 take away 50, which is 150. Next one. Your first significant figure is the first number that's not a naught. So your first number that's not a naught is a 7. Your second number that's not a naught is a 4. So we round it to that column. So it's either 0.074 or 0.075. Because the next number's a 1, we round it down, so it stays at 0.74. So the answer to that one would be 0.074. And then the next one, 58.8, when you're estimating, I'll check any corrections now. 58.8, when I'm estimating, you do it to one significant figure. So 58.8 becomes 60. 20.9 becomes 20. And 101 becomes 0.4 becomes 100. So now I do 6 2s are 12. And I got 2 zeros. So I got 1,200 divided by 100. So I can cross off the 2 noughts. And then 12 divided by 1 is 12.